Okay, so this game is not actually from Hasbro right now. Okay. But I do remember this one specifically.
To play Railway Adventures, first attach the playset to your keyboard. Make sure that the key lines are shown.
Jeez. This freaking giant toy that came with this game. I wonder if I still have it.
Please pull the red throttle to pick a number, then pull Thomas's whistle.
So this is entirely new compared to the other two Thomas games that I've played before. So we've had like the Great Festival Adventure was basic educational.
Before we start, I'd like to know your name. Pull the red throttle to pick a number, then pull my whistle so you can start typing your name.
He sounded like he was a bit rushed there. Like, could you please type in your name, please? I'd like to know your name. But anyways, there was the Festival Adventure, and then there was Trouble on the Tracks. And now there's this third one that I actually grew up with as well, that came with this giant-ass Thomas the Tank Engine keyboard toy, which only consists of 4 buttons that you can use. So if you wanted to know the actual controls of this thing, I'll probably show it off later or in a bit. But this is actually called Thomas and Friends Railway Adventures. And I think it's more than an educational game. I feel like it's more of an adventure game. As well as you find like little Easter eggs during the game that I remember so specifically that it posts random clips from the show as like Thomas's memories and all that. I always remember like Birdie's race and all that. And I think that's always like after you beat a mini game or something like that. Oh my god, yeah. The cover, it shows like Engineers Wanted, CD-ROM playsets, Railway Adventures, yes, Drive Thomas, right on your PC. Yo, okay. It apparently had 4 voice actors. Or actually, yeah, 4 voice actors. One of them is US. I feel like he's done every single voice in the game. But there's also 3 voice actors in the United Kingdom version, which is the one I'm playing at because unfortunately, I could not get the American version to work on my PC. I'm using like Windows 10, and unfortunately, I could not get it to work. This game came out a year later after Trouble on the Tracks. It also looks like there was another game that I missed during the year of, oh god, the freaking cover. It was called Thomas and the Magic Railroad Print Studio. Has a specific date of October 19th of 2000. So it looked like it came out just a few months after the movie came out that year. But it's a print studio, it looks like. But that's not what we're going for right now. We're going to look at an educational game where you can drive Thomas as well as doing mini games. So I'm going to pick this one.
The red throttle to pick
and then
a letter.
type.
Use the green action lever
type.
to move on to the next letter. When you finish your name, pull Thomas's whistle.
Oh, you have to do it like this. Okay, it's like old arcade typing. You can't just type in your name.
The green action lever to go on to the
Briz.
next one. When your name's
I
finished,
sure do
pull
got
my
that
whistle.
Briz. And then I hit the whistle. Yeah.
Are you awake, Toby?
Yes, Thomas, I am. I wonder what job the Fat Controller will have for us today, Thomas.
I don't know, Toby, but I can't wait to see what adventures we'll have. Hello, Hello there.
Oh, hi.
Welcome to my office. Please come in.
We were rightfully
Are you
invited.
here to help Thomas and his friends to be really useful? I'm so glad that you've come to help. There's so much to do. First, you must learn how to drive Thomas. Let's go to the orchard where Thomas is waiting to begin.
Yep, we're gonna go into
Do you want to
a...
learn how to drive Thomas?
Probably not. I'm probably just gonna show how you do this.
Hello, Thomas. There are lots of jobs to do
Okay,
on the
here we
island
go.
today, and I really need your help.
So,
I
okay.
like to be busy, sir, and so does
If
my
you look at
driver. We
the
can
if you look
start
at the
work
contraption
straight
or
away,
like the
sir.
toy on the
Thomas
bottom right of the
is waiting
screen,
on the turntable.
he
You can
has
move
a
the
whistle,
turntable left or right with
the
your
green
action lever.
throttle
Move
that
the
looks like it
turntable
goes
to
left to
choose what you
right,
would like to
and then
do.
you have what looks like a throttle, like the red throttle going up and down.
Use the
And then you
green
can also
action
click
lever
on
to move
Thomas's
the
face
turntable and listen
to
the back controller. Pick a railway
interacts
adventure, then
with other
drive into the
engines
tunnel.
and give advice. So the buttons on the keyboard that you actually press on for this to work, the throttle is up and down on the arrow keys.
Drive Thomas this way.
The
If you'd like to
green
go to my
lever
office,
is the
stop,
right
drive
and
the
left
end,
arrow
drive the
keys.
end. Drive Thomas this way if you'd like to go to
And I
my office
think-
to print pictures and certificates.
I know it's not showing.
engine work.
I know it's not showing right now, but the one key is Thomas's whistle.
If you'd like to go to the Fat Controller's office, push the red throttle to drive me forward. If you'd rather do something different, pull the red throttle to drive me back onto the turntable. Then move the green action lever to choose a different adventure.
And I just pressed it right now as Thomas was talking. You press the number 7 key to hit Thomas's
If you'd like to
Thomas's
go to
button.
the Fat Controller's office, push the red
Yeah.
throttle to
So
drive
that's
me
pretty much the
forward.
controls that
If
you
you'd
have to
rather
do
something
for
like
Thomas.
take a fine, help all of the fa- take drive stop drive take the help the shut drive or drive around or the drive or the drive around drive around the island.
So what was pretty cool about this game is that you can actually explore with Thomas here. If we go outside
Go
here,
this way if you'd like to drive Thomas
yeah,
around the island.
you can go through
Visit the station
separate
to
mini
meet some
games.
of
You can
his
look at
friends
the
and
little
perhaps find more
signboards to look at
Go
clips
this
from the
way if you'd
show.
like to drive Thomas
I
around
think the
island.
red
You
flag
can
or the
visit station
signs
to
take
meet
you
some of his
to
friends and
several
perhaps find more
locations. And then you can also interact with engines on the island.
Is everything all right, Thomas? Oh, yes, sir. I'm enjoying my work. Well, it's a very busy day, so off you go, Thomas, as fast as you can. Yes, sir. I want to finish all my jobs and be a really useful engine.
So what seems to be looking at here is that we have 4. They're not even like just singular educational mini games at this time around. I feel like this game is much bigger than its predecessors. That these 4 are actually like story missions and all that. So we either carry passengers,
The landslide.
I guess clear a line from a rock slide,
Find the
deliver
missing
mail. Or I think I remember this one too. This is the missing mail car. And deliver cargo to specific engines. So I think we're going to go to the first one.
Help get the passengers to their stations.
Yeah, it's the passengers.
The landslide.
Yes, that is a landslide.
Find the missing mail truck.
Yep, missing mail truck.
Take important supplies to the airport.
Oh, to the airport. Okay. I forgot they used to have an airport before that one specific episode where they were building an airport.
Drive Thomas this way if you'd like to go to my office to print pictures and certificates.
And that's where you show the certificates.
All aboard. Help get the Bertie's broken down, and I need a really useful engine to help out. You can collect his passengers at Brendam, the harbour station. Annie, Clarabelle, here
All right, we're at Brendam right now. We can see Bulstrode yet again. really, back then, they didn't want people to forget about this character. Even though he was only in just like one episode where like he was so mean to the trucks and then Percy just dumps troublesome trucks onto his load. And then he almost sunk and now he just like beached up near Brendam. Okay, so I guess the 4 stuff that you had to do, like the landslide, the mail truck and all that, I guess those are like story quests or like missions. The ones that showed like the tunnels, if you explore the islands, those are the mini games that you can do. We're gonna do this.
Let's couple
Up with Annie and Clarabelle by
Whistle,
hitting
please.
the
Our
whistle
coaches
button.
are coupled. Hooray!
And
Now
then we
I
do
can go
this.
to the station platform to pick up Bertie's passengers. We're ready to go, Annie and Clarabelle, but we haven't got any passengers. I know. I'll blow my whistle so they'll know we're here. I'm sorry, Bertie.
I was
has a
just
flat
doing
tire.
that a second ago, like the passengers weren't going.
Passengers are coming to buy their train tickets. I wonder where they want to go.
Actually, no, I remember this now. Okay, this
Can you
is a
help me
mini
give the
game.
passengers their tickets, please.
This actually is a mini
Yes,
game.
sir. Can I help you? Wellsworth Station in the town, please. 1.
I think it's this one.
That's right. Wellsworth, the town station.
Okay,
Now, could you
Wellsworth,
push
the
red
town
button
station.
To print a ticket, please. 1 to Wellsworth, the town station. That
And
way,
what?
please.
Isn't it Coldifell? Have they recognized Coldifell in this series?
Yes, madam. Which station would you like to go to?
2 tickets to the town, please. Wellsworth Station.
They actually have a female voice in this. Holy crap.
That's right. Wellsworth, the town station. Now could you push the red throttle to print 2 tickets to Wellsworth, the town
Damn,
station?
they actually had a
That way,
female
please.
voice in this one. I don't even know what it sounded like in the American
Good
version.
morning. Where are you travelling to today, madam?
Good morning to you. 2 to the town, please. That's Wellsworth Station.
That's right. Wellsworth, the town station. Now could you push the red throttle to 2 tickets to Wellsworth, the town station?
This is so
way,
much
please.
faster than the other 2 games. Holy crap. I feel like even the pre-rendered
Good
cutscene was
morning,
also
sir.
that
Where
too.
would you like to go?
A ticket to Wellsworth, the town station, please.
Everybody's going to fucking Wellsworth
right,
Station.
Wellsworth,
What
the
about that
town station.
mountain?
Now could you push the 1 to Wellsworth, the town
Wait,
station?
why is everybody going to
That way,
Wellsworth
please.
Station? What about this nice mountain? I think that's Coldifell. What about...
Good morning, sir. Where would you like to go?
Wellsworth, the town station, please.
What the f... Don't you want to see a mountain? It's beautiful.
That's right. Wellsworth, the town station.
A lot of
Now
people
could you
are
push
city
the 1 to
persons
Wellsworth,
apparently
the
in
town
the island of
station?
Sodor.
That way, please.
Jesus. Is there another one? Is there another customer?
Good morning, sir. Where would you like to go? Where am I going? The mountains. 1 to Culdifell Station, please.
Thank you. I think he hesitated for a second too.
Culdifell.
Oh my
the
god,
mountain
he
station.
fucking
Thank
hesitated.
you.
Someone's going to
Culdifell,
Coldifell.
the
Thank
mountain
you.
station.
Holy
Here's your
moly.
ticket. That way, please.
Is it only just the one customer?
That's the last passenger.
It is.
All aboard. The passengers are boarding and
It
we're
is
nearly
just
ready
the
to
one
go.
person.
We can go. Hooray! We're ready to go.
Pull my whistle, please. Then we can set off.
All right. Everybody's on board, and now we can head off. So now the real
Here,
adventure
if you want us
begins.
to race Bertie. Bertie's passengers wanted to go on the bus, but I'm sure they will enjoy travelling with us. Bertie's passengers wanted to go on the bus, but I'm sure they will enjoy travelling with us. What a busy day we're having. Bertie's passengers wanted to go on the bus, but I'm sure they will enjoy travelling with us. Bertie's passengers wanted to go on the bus, but I'm sure they will enjoy travelling with us. Bertie's passengers wanted to go on the bus, but I'm sure they will enjoy
I think,
travelling with us. Annie and Clarabelle like carrying passengers. I hope the Fat Controller thinks that I'm a very useful engine. Annie and Clarabelle like carrying passengers. Annie and Clarabelle like carrying passengers. I hope the Fat Controller... This junction isn't open yet. It might be open if you come back this way later on. What a busy day we're having. Bertie's passengers want to
I
go
think
on
the
bus.
narrator is having a
I'm sure they
stroke.
will enjoy travelling with us.
I-
I'm glad that we were able to help Bertie.
I'm just
I hope
gonna
the Fat
let go of the
Controller thinks that
headphones
I'm
here for a
very
minute.
useful
I
engine.
can't, like...
I hope the Fat Controller thinks that
I
I'm
don't
a
know if I
very
can, like,
useful
hear
engine.
myself
I
think through that.
rails
What?
are much better than roads.
I mean, oh man. I normally like to hear myself talk while playing video games, but like, if someone's just like constantly talking like that, how am I able to like hear myself think? Like, that guy literally just said Bertie's passengers like 5 fucking times? Alright, Coldie Fell. I'm gonna have to find the mountains. Might as well go to, it looks like Elsbridge, the air. Oh, that's the airports, and then Brendan Docks. Yeah, this is so fucking cool, because like, you get to actually explore the island of Sodor. Well, some of it. It just looks so cool doing this. It's like I'm actually driving a train, and it's not like Train Simulator. This is like so cool.
I'm sure we didn't pick up any passengers for Elsbridge.
But yeah, as you can see here too, you can see the tunnel to the left. That's where you can do like the short mini games. But you can't do that right now because you're doing a story quest. Right, we're going to Coldie Fell. I know that specifically too because like I think there's this one engine, it's like a purple engine, and apparently he had a toy, but he never appeared in the TV series. I think it was named Godred or something like that. Based off of the king of the island of Sodor.
Carrying all those passengers, I'm so pleased that we were able to finish the job.
We really couldn't have managed without you, Thomas.
I'm glad I was able to help, but I'm very sorry for Bertie, and I do hope he'll be repaired soon.
Hooray for Thomas!
Annie and Clarabelle enjoyed taking the passengers to the right stations, and so did I. I'm sure there'll be another job for us to do when we get back to the engine sheds. It's a good thing you were able to help Thomas to take Bertie's passengers to the right station.
I am still gonna keep the headphones down, but I like to hear about the story stuff first. You can definitely tell this is Michelangelos talking in that tone of voice because it's so fucking high-pitched. And then, I think one of my favorite narrators in the series too was like Michael Brandon. It was during like the mid-seasons of the model series where he has these like really funny noises. Like, I did like watch the entirety of that portion of the series. And like, it's actually so funny to hear him make noises. Yeah, let's go to the next one, the landslide. Whoops, nope, excuse me. Yeah, he stops talking at this specific turntable. But once we go out again, who knows? Also, is Thomas having like a bit of sickness going on? Why does he have green coal at the back side of him? I think he needs to get that checked.
The landslide. There's been a landslide at the mountain station Coldie Fell. The railway track's broken, so Percy...
I know exactly where that is. That's one of my
we need your help to rebuild the track.
That's one of my low-key favorite episodes of the series where there was like a big dam and Toby was scared to go across, but then
You'll have to change the points first, then use
but then
the
like
throttle to drive me forward
it had a
to the
flood
sidings.
and then the dam broke entirely and then Toby almost like washed away in the flood. The Alec Baldwin part of the series was so fucking dark. It felt like it was more dark than the earlier seasons.
I'm repairing the viaduct, Thomas, but I need a little engine like you to fetch and carry for me.
Alright, so for this part of the game,
Keep going, Thomas. We'll soon have the track mended. Yes,
it seems like we have to move all the blocks into, I guess it's pretty much any track at this point. I think I need to switch, yeah. Oh yeah, and we also need to use water. Okay. So I guess it's a maximum number of 4 blocks, and you have to fill up all those gaps, and even like track pieces to repair the, I guess it's a viaduct.
and the troublesome truck doesn't.
And you
like
have to
carrying.
move up the hills to get to Harold.
I'm listening, Thomas.
I think,
Whistle
yeah.
when you're ready, and I'll unload the
My
stone.
god, this is
I'm
so
surprised
fast.
The Fact Controller didn't send a bigger engine than you, Thomas.
How?
He knows
Okay,
about a
how?
really useful
I'm
engine
looking at the
code.
frame rate of this game.
As the bigger engine.
Harold is going so fast. I remember playing this so much as a kid. This game used to be a little bit
Can you
slower.
manage the job, Thomas, or do you need my help?
No, thank you.
How is it
Percy.
that
I think we're doing
I'm
very
still
well.
I'm still shocked about what happened in the Great Festival Adventure. Like that was so
Harold
damn
works
slow.
very hard, doesn't
Maybe
he,
it
Thomas?
really was because it was the English version and I wasn't playing this on the UK version.
Harold works very hard, doesn't he, Thomas?
So we take that and give that to James. And then we
Sure,
get
my driver
2
will
more
check the water
pieces
gauge and
from
fill me up
Toby.
before my tank is empty, Toby.
Then we do that. And then we get more pieces onto the track. Or onto the cliff. So yeah, like the Great Festival Adventure was super slow because I guess it was like the American version of the disc. So like I guess it couldn't handle that very well. But the Trouble on the Tracks one was a little bit faster because it was in the UK version. So now in this one, Railway Adventures, it's also UK. This has been the fastest I've ever played this game or have seen.
Didn't send a bigger engine than
Like
you.
such a fast frame rate. I'm honestly surprised. This is how it should have played in the first one. We're actually gonna need some water
I
here.
really do want to deliver all this coal, Thomas.
Just wait a little bit longer, Percy. That track will
Oh
be
yeah, we
repaired
have to do
very
this.
soon.
Okay. Yeah, that's how you fill Thomas up with water
Yes, Percy.
before going up
Waiting
any
for
more
my driver
hills
to
because it
get
actually uses up
my
water.
tank, and then I can go on working.
So now we're gonna get more.
Keep
Let's do
going,
this one.
Thomas. We'll soon have the track mended. Yes,
Actually, yeah, what's
sooner we
the
repair it,
what's the
sooner
red
Percy
flag
can
for? Is
deliver
that
the
like
coal.
just exiting and going back to the turntable? I feel like that's
I
what it
really do
is.
want
You
to
have to go
deliver
back
all
to the
this coal.
turntable.
Just wait a little bit longer, Percy. That track will be repaired very soon.
Can you manage the job, Thomas, or do you need my help?
No, thank you, Percy. I think we're doing very well.
Why did Percy sound so smug about it? I thought he was his best friend.
Harold works very hard, doesn't he, Thomas?
Yeah, why was he so smug about it? I thought Percy was his best friend.
You'll soon have those stones up the mountain, Thomas. It's hard work, Harold, for me and the troublesome truck. This landslide did a lot of damage, Thomas. Yes, Harold.
Now that's a lot of
Very
damage,
fast.
said
I'm sure
Harold.
the track will soon be fixed again.
Now that's a lot of damage.
I really do want to deliver all this coal, Thomas.
Just wait a little bit longer, Percy. That track will be repaired very soon.
We haven't
I
finished
mean,
the
in
job yet,
in all honesty, like Percy should have gone through a
I
different
need
way
water
instead
first,
of going
Toby.
through this
I can't go up
viaduct,
the
to
mountain
be
without
honest.
it.
You'd better go to
Like,
the
why does he have to go
watchtower
through
then,
this way? I guess it's
You'll
like
have a
the
full
only
tank again.
way.
You're right, Toby.
To get
It's a
to
good thing there is a water
where he's
tower
going.
nearby. I'd better drive over
But
there.
still, like, he could have just went any other way around, and he would have, like, still made
Harold
it.
works very hard, doesn't he, Thomas?
You must be very
But yeah, I
strong,
feel
Thomas,
like
pulling
this
such a
part of the
heavy
game I
truck with
remember
all those
being a little bit
stones.
slow,
Yes,
but I
Harold,
guess
but I couldn't
guess
lift
it's because of the
stones like
ROM
you do.
it's from, or the disc it's from. It's like a better frame rate.
Harold works
Of
very
where they
hard,
found
doesn't
it.
he, Thomas?
Okay, so that just leaves.
We
Oh,
haven't finished the job yet, Thomas.
damn it! We need more water.
Again.
I need water first, Toby. I
water,
can't go up the
water,
mountain
water,
without
water.
it.
You'd better go to the water tower then.
Perfect,
Thomas. You'll soon have a
perfect.
full tank again.
Why does that
Right,
take up more
Toby.
water?
It's
What's
a
going
good
on
thing
here?
There is a water tower nearby. I'd better drive over there. I've repaired the viaduct now,
Eh.
Thomas. What's the next job to do, Harold? I'm ready to lay the track now. Could you bring the pieces of track for me, please? Yes, Harold. They're in the sidings. I'll follow Toby.
Oh, that's right. You need to go into another screen to get the track. Toby can't get them for you.
Thomas, what a surprise! What are you doing here?
I'm helping Harold at the landslide, Cranky, and he's asked me to bring some pieces of track to repair the railway.
Well, I'm very busy, Thomas. But I suppose I can find time to load the track. Where's your flatbed?
I'm actually surprised
Flatbed?
myself why
Oh,
Cranky
yes, I
is
can see some
like,
over
what's
there.
Cranky
I'll go and
doing
get
here? Actually, can't you do more than one flatbed?
The flatbed
All
is
right,
too far
so
away,
I guess you
Thomas.
can't.
It's very
I'm actually
hard to
surprised
carry
that
no
Cranky
piece
is
of
over
track
here and not
now.
at Brendam
Good
Docks.
thing I'm
Like,
here,
what?
Thomas. You couldn't do this by yourself.
What the hell is
I'm
he
very
doing
happy
here?
to have your help, Cranky. Thank you.
Don't tell me I have to go through... Oh, that's right. Okay, I think I have to do this.
Yes, please, Cranky.
Ah,
Can
here
you
we
load
go.
Another piece on this flatbed.
Oh, no,
That's
Thomas,
right,
it's
because
not
if
too
I
heavy.
do all
Good
three of
thing
them
I'm
at
here,
once, I
Thomas.
can't get
You
the
couldn't do this by
first
yourself.
few.
I'm very happy to have your help, Cranky. Thank you.
I actually find it so funny how the tracks look like that. They would look like toys. So now we just get the third flatbed.
Happened, Thomas?
It was near Caldy Fell, the mountain station, Cranky. The railway track is broken, and Percy can't deliver the coal until it's fixed.
Aren't you
Near
glad that
Coldy
I'm here
Fell,
to help you,
which
Thomas?
means like
This
the
is a
only
big
way to
job, you
get
know.
there
Thank you,
from
Cranky.
here.
I'm sure
All right, let's
load the
go
track without you.
fix that track.
I'm
Let's
glad you're right,
do...
Thomas.
I came back as
Wait,
fast
can't
as I
I-
could, Percy, and I've brought the track to repair the railway.
Thomas, you can only take one flatbed up the hill, you know.
All right, you keep the others and bring them to me when I'm ready.
Okay, blow your whistle to uncouple the flatbeds.
Well, I'm glad you're here. You'll soon be finished now, Thomas, and then
Harold wants me to bring some pieces of track so he can repair the railway.
Oh, what?
Perhaps I'd better get a flatbed and ask Cranky to load some track on it. This job needs a strong helicopter like me. Yes, but the job would have taken much longer without us, Harold.
That's actually a little bit weird. I thought... Okay, I thought... Oh, okay, I guess that's done. I was gonna say, like, why couldn't I just take all three flatbeds at once? I guess it also means, like, it's individually, just to get Harold to bring it up. I thought it would get the job done faster, but it seems like it won't. So now, the last piece of the flatbed is done.
Percy's really anxious to deliver his coal.
hooray, hooray! The track's repaired. Thank you, Thomas.
I'm glad I was able to help Percy, but it was Harold who did all the heavy lifting. And don't forget Toby and James, they helped me too. Yes, we were a good team, and we did a really useful job. Goodbye, Percy. Pull my whistle to uncouple the flatbed.
It was a very hard job repairing the viaduct. I'm so pleased you came to help, Thomas.
It was hard, but we all worked together and we got the job done, Toby. Helping to repair the landslide kept me very
God, this
busy.
game
I must
has
go back
such
to
an
the engine
eyebrowless
shed now
Thomas, but also
and
the
see
fact
what
that
else
the
there
game
to
is
do.
going so
Splendid.
fast that
The track's been repaired.
the narrator
Percy's on his way
is
to deliver the coal.
so hard trying to
Harold
keep
couldn't
up
have
with,
done the job
like,
without your help.
all of the lines and everything.
Certificates
I
on
guess
the
it,
wall in
I guess
my
this game
office.
wasn't
Thomas
meant
is
to
on the
have this good
turntable.
of
You can move the
a
turntable
frame
with the
rate.
green action. Help find the missing mail truck.
Oh my god, like, pull Thomas's whistle, cuts to cutscene. Well, we helped out Percy from the landslide with Toby. So now, let's do the missing mail car.
Devious Diesel has hidden the mail truck somewhere on the island.
Ooh.
Drive Thomas to find the mail truck and then help sort the mail. Let's find the mail truck. Push the red throttle.
Let's
forward
find
to
the
drive
mail
round the
truck.
island
We
to
get to see
find it.
Diesel for the first time in these educational games. Do we get to see what's here?
I must come back here later and help
Oh,
Percy, Edward,
okay,
and
that's
James
right.
load the mailbags. But first, I must find the missing mail truck. Use the red throttle to drive.
That's right, we have to go find the mail car and then bring it back to Wellsworth.
Change the points to tell me which way to go, to Ellsbridge Station or Brendam Station. Change the points.
Oh
here
my
if you
god.
want us to race
Look at
back.
fucking oh my god, fucking Bulstrode. I can still see his Pogger's face that they put on the model.
Junction is
It's
no
literally
delay.
the
It
exact
might be
same.
if you come back this way later on.
It's literally the exact same fucking thing. It's like what?
We can go towards
You can't even
Wellsworth
like
Station
make this
or
shit
the
up.
engine
They
shed.
didn't even have enough
Change the
character
points to
for
tell me which way
Bulstrode to have like a happy face. They had to put the most funniest and those, like, like either the funniest or like most iconic face for Bulstro, then they just slapped it on the model.
Please change the points if you want me to go that way.
That is so funny. There was not enough character for Bulstro to be in the series.
The mail truck's here, but Devious Diesel has gone. Never mind, I can drive backward onto the other track to couple it up. Then we can take it to Wellsworth, the town station, and help sort the mail.
Did I see Percy just pull it up? Was the mail truck really that missing? I would say Percy is yeah, no, we saw Percy pull it up or push it up. Would we actually say that Percy found it first?
Now we need to drive to the town and find the delivery bay. Push my throttle to make me go forward.
Yeah.
Please. Change the
Would
points
we
to tell me
really
which way to go.
think
To
that
Ellsworth
Percy
Station
actually
or
found the mail
engine
truck
station?
first and not Thomas?
Here we are
And
at the
we
town
made it.
station.
We made it to
Please drive me
Wellsworth.
to
We
the
will
delivery
just
bay.
have to go
It's
this
down the
way.
I hope you'll help to sort the mail bags. Use your action lever to move the mail chute over the engine where the mail bag belongs. Then drive the mail truck over the chute and blow your whistle.
Here comes Thomas. I didn't know you were pulling the mail truck today, Thomas.
Devious Diesel took it, James, and we had to look for it and then bring the mail to you.
Well done, Thomas. It's a good thing you were there to help.
Wait a minute.
Lots
Wait a
of work
minute.
to do. Let's get started.
I'm glad you're here, Thomas.
No, I need to pause it. I need to pause it just one fucking second. Didn't we see Percy back at Caldyfell?
Drive the mail truck over the chute and blow your whistle. Where's the first bag going?
I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Okay.
I hope you'll help to
This
sort the
seems
mail
so
bags.
like ass backwards. Didn't we just see Percy push the mail car back at Caldyfell Station? And now he's here in Wellsworth trying to get the mail?
Blow your whistle.
I'm telling you, like, Percy would have done it himself. He's the engine that does the mail train.
Use your action lever to move
Like,
the mail chute
like,
over the engine where the mail
iconically, he's the only one that can do
Drive
the mail
truck over the
correctly.
chute and blow your whistle.
How is Thomas doing this? Oh my god. Why did we need to do this then if Percy already found it? Oh my god.
Mail chute over the engine
Oh,
where the
that's infuriating. Okay, well,
Drive the
since
mail
we're
truck
here,
over the chute and blow your whistle.
we'll just move the chute over to James and then hit the whistle.
The next
God,
one's
that
going
is
to,
fast. Jesus Christ.
Caldyfell, the mountain station. The next one's going to Caldyfell, the mountain station.
Great work.
I'm actually gonna
Mail bag for Caldyfell, the mountain station. Brendan, the harbour station.
Brandom, the harbor station.
Brendan, the harbour station. Next bag. Now one for Elsbridge, the airport station.
This file is getting so fast. I have never seen a game go this fast in my childhood.
What a great job we're doing.
Next one for Elsbridge, the airport station. Next bag is for Elsbridge. the airport station.
Next bag is
Mail
for
bag
done.
Caldyfell, the mountain station.
Oh my god, this game is going so fast. I can't even handle the writing.
What a great job we're doing.
The next bag is for Brendan.
Oh my
Harbour
god.
station.
Also, they can't even find a face that's a happy face for Edward still.
A mail bag for
He's
Caldyfell,
just
the
full of
mountain
everybody's
station.
shit right now because they tell him he's
Next is for
old.
Brendan, the harbour station.
Oh my god, why are we even doing this when Percy would have done this already?
Thank you, Thomas. You've been very useful.
I'm pleased I was able to help. Ready to go, Edward?
Yes, Thomas.
Goodbye, all of you.
Alright, goodbye then, I guess. Also, the wheels are missing.
It's a good job Thomas found the mail truck.
Oh, there's a happy face. There we go.
Everyone will be waiting for their letters, and we can deliver them now.
Also, it looks like Edward's coupling rods are missing.
I'm glad the job's finished at last. I want to go home now, Thomas.
It was fun.
I
helping
want to go
sort all
home
the
now,
mail bags
Thomas.
for
Yes,
Edward, Percy,
please.
and James, and I'm sure I'll have fun with my next job too. I wonder what it will be. What an excellent job you've done.
Jesus,
found the mail
Murphy.
truck and you
That
have
was
to
the
sort
most,
the mail
like,
back to Percy,
unintentional
Edward, and James.
job that I
Thank
had to
you.
do.
Put your mail
Percy
truck
found it.
certificate
He
on
would
the
have just
floor
taken it
in my
himself
office.
to
Thomas is on
Wellsworth
the turntable.
and
You
take
can
the
move
mail
the
for
turntable
himself
with the green action lever.
and shared it with Edward
Hit
and
the tunnel,
James.
then drive Thomas forwards
Oh
to
my
go
God.
straight to the adventure. Use the help the take important supplies.
So
to
now
the
it looks like the last one is taking important stuff or cargo to the airport.
There are important supplies to deliver
God.
at the airport near Elsbridge
Does anybody
Station.
remember Caroline?
Go there to find out how you can help. Hooray! We're at Elsbridge Station.
Hooray!
Will be waiting for us in the sidings.
Does anybody remember Caroline? She's that car. Yeah. Yeah, she's that little car that is very lessly known. Much like Bulstrode, but I think Caroline had more. I think Caroline had at least like 2 or 3 episodes
I
of
need to
screen
talk to
time.
everybody to find out how I can help them. Hello, Thomas. What a good thing you're here. Is there anything I can do to help you, Harold? I'm waiting for the mail truck, Thomas. Please go to Brendan for it. There's a good chap. I'll bring it as fast
There's a
as I
good
can.
chap. Oh my god.
I wonder if anybody else needs help.
Alright, mail car at Brendam.
Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Bertie. I'm going to the harbour. Is there anything I can get for you?
Yes, Thomas. There's an important letter in the mail truck, and I have to deliver it straight away. Could you bring the mail truck here for me, please?
Of
An-
course, Bertie.
Another mail truck?
We engines can be very useful, even though we run on rails and not on the road. I can find out what else to bring from Brendam Station, or I could drive there right now. Use the green action lever to change the points. And use
If
the
Caroline
red
gives
button
me a
to drive.
freaking mail truck, I swear to God.
Hello, Thomas. I'm very pleased you're here.
Anything I can do to help you, Caroline?
My engine's not working very well, Thomas. I think the mechanic should take a look.
Just wait
Okay, there we go.
Caroline. I'll bring him here as
2
quickly
mail
as I
cars
can.
and a mechanic. I think if I was to get a mail truck one more
Ready to
time,
collect
I
these
think the game is
important
trying to
supplies
spite
now.
me.
Pull the red throttle to drive me backward into the station so I can start my journey.
I think the game was trying to spite me for giving me mail cars for like Thomas again. Like, holy shit. Just get fucking Percy to do this. I don't need to do this mail stuff anymore. I thought this was honestly, I thought this would have been like a joyous ride of the island, but after hearing like so much of the narrator, I don't think he's gonna like stop talking. I don't know, like, am I not like used to video games that have like constant talking? I've played Xenoblade for God's sake, and I was fine with that.
What do I need? A mail truck for Harold.
All right. Oh wait, where was the mechanic? Is he also in Brendam?
Mail truck for Harold. Now what do I need? A mail truck for Bertie. That's a mail truck for Bertie. The mechanic standing on
Oh, there's the
platform.
mechanic.
If we
Okay.
blow the whistle, he'll get on board.
I'll just have him on board. All right, now we head back.
Here's a junction. Change the points if you want us to race Bertie.
No, I think Bernie
Change
need.
the points
I
to
feel
tell me
like
which
Bernie
way to
needs
go.
our help.
To Wellsworth Station or the engine sheds.
Oh dear. Oh, sorry, Thomas. Probably allergic to all this mail. Oh dear.
Arriving at Elsbridge Station on
I have actually been feeling a little bit better than I used to, like last week or the week before. It was just like a little bit of a strain
junction.
going on in my throat that just wouldn't go away for a couple weeks. I had to take like an intense inhaler
Now here's the junction
to
at Elsbridge
fix
Station.
that. It probably would have been like something of asthma or something like that, but it could have been something in my apartment too. So I was actually doing that lately.
You're a first-class driver. Elsbridge
You're a
Station at
first-class
last.
driver.
We better go to the siding straight away.
Oh yeah, we have to go backwards. Okay. Right, Harold needs mail.
Thomas, you're back again. I'm very pleased to see you. I hope this is exactly... Thomas, you're back again. I'm very pleased to see you. I hope this is exactly what you wanted, Harold.
And there he goes. Actually, yeah, I should have went I should have
we can't
kept
take
going
anything
backwards.
Back to Brendam Station.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. I'm so pleased you were able to help.
This is a video game of all time. This is the video game of all time right here.
Thank you, Thomas. I'm so pleased you were able to help. Perhaps rails are sometimes as useful as roads.
Yes, they are, Bertie.
Now the mechanic.
Thomas, you're such a you're such a helpful engine. Thomas, you're such a helpful engine. Thank you so much.
I'm glad I was able to help, Caroline.
Well, Thomas,
And that's
you've
it.
done a great job at the airport today.
Eyebrowless
I'm glad
Thomas
you think
saves
so,
the day
Bertie.
again.
Even big red
Oh,
buses
oh,
sometimes
oh,
need help
thank
from a
you.
little engine like me. Our friends at the airport
Well.
kept us very busy. We'd better go straight back to the engine sheds now to see if we can help with another job. Well done. That was a really useful job.
I feel like that's it already. All the
Your airport certificate is
all
on the
the story
Thomas is on the
jobs
turntable.
have been
Move the
completed, and the
turntable
certificates are
between
now
actions.
at Sir Topham Hatt's
Pick a
office.
tunnel
So
and drive Thomas
I think we're
forward.
free to like
Get to the
explore the
airport.
island and
Use the green
see about the
action
mini
lever to
games.
Drive around the island. All aboard. Help get the passengers to their stations. Go this way if you'd like to drive Thomas round the island. You can visit the stations and meet some of his friends, and perhaps find more games to play. Back in
Yeah,
the
we can
hall,
actually go do that.
Go this way if you'd like to drive Thomas around the island.
We can do some mini games. We can look at some clips and then look at or interact with friends. God, what kind of
If you want me to go to Culdifell, the
what kind of
mountain
clip is
station,
this going to
pull
be?
the red
Listening to
throttle
the
drive
show,
backwards past
I
the
actually don't know if this is
junction.
going to make me
Green action
copyrighted,
lever to change the point.
since it's an
If you
old
want me to
show.
go to Culdifell, the mountain station, I remember when I first met Bertie the bus, we had a race. Bertie tried very hard, and he almost beat me, but he had to stop at crossings and signals. I won the race and showed him that steam engines are much faster than buses. I wonder if he'd like to race again sometime.
And they never did.
Look, there's a sign at the side
Yeah,
of the
no.
track. It's a
After that
surprise.
famous
All I was
episode
to see
of
what
Thomas and
happens.
Bertie having a race, they never raced again. I kid you not. I've seen through the entire series and they have never raced again.
To Culdifell Station
That's so strange. Like, they make it so grand and they never did it
the
again.
junction to play the troublesome
Here, we can do
truck
this mini game. We can go through some troublesome trucks.
series. This tunnel leads to the...
We've run away. Thomas will be so cross.
Where have you gone, you troublesome
Where
truck?
have you gone?
Yours, Thomas.
Oh, yes, I can, you foolish trucks.
Oh, Thomas, I'll be good now.
What a troublesome truck you are. You'd better hope the Fat Controller doesn't hear about this.
Don't be cross with us, Thomas. We won't be naughty again.
You troublesome trucks are always naughty. I'm just pleased that I found all of you.
I don't want Thomas to catch me.
Oh dear, please don't take me back to work, Thomas.
What naughty trucks you are. I'm going to take all of you back to work as fast as I can.
I'm sorry. You're just like, oh dear. Oh my god.
Back to work, I suppose.
Yes, troublesome truck. That's where you belong. It was very naughty of you to run away when there's so much for me to do today.
We were only teasing you, Thomas.
Well, I'm glad I found you all at last. Please don't run away again. Would you like to try again?
What?
Set the points using the
I'm
green
so-
action lever
I'm sorry,
and drive me
what?
to the tunnel.
Was there like a freeze frame of that certificate? What? I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. It just like freeze framed. Like for a split second of that certificate. All I literally did in that minigame is hold the forward button. And then when the turntable was disconnected, I just hit it once. And then just held forward. That was it. I mean, I could literally do this again and see if it's any different.
Thomas will be
Oh, it
so
is.
cross.
Oh,
Gone,
okay.
you troublesome truck.
It actually is
Can't
different.
catch us, Thomas.
Oh, yes,
Oh, Thomas, I'll be
But I'm
good
just gonna
now.
like keep going forward
troublesome truck you are. You'd better hope the Fat Controller doesn't hear about this.
Thomas won't catch
because
us.
literally
Don't be cross with us, Thomas.
it's literally
We won't be
just
naughty
a
again.
straight
You
line.
know, dear, please don't take me
The,
back to work,
this is
Thomas.
literally all this mini game is.
for?
It's a straight line.
All of you back to work as fun.
Back to
That's
work.
oh my god, that's literally all this is.
That's where you belong. It was very naughty of you to run away when there's so much for me to do today.
We were only teasing you, Thomas.
Well, I'm glad I found you all at last. Please don't run away again. Would you like to try again?
Oh my god, it
Set the
it happened
prices in
again.
green
It said
action
well
lead
done.
And drive me to the
All
top.
right.
Or we
Let's
can
go to
continue on our
Caldyfell
journey by
and see who we
pushing
can talk
my
to.
red throttle. This is Caldyfell.
Yo,
the mountain station.
Henry.
I wonder if any of the other engines are here. That's Henry in the sidings. Use the green action lever to change the points and the red throttle to drive me to him.
I'm sorry though, but like I don't need the narrator to pick point at every fucking thing it sees in the game. I love Henry so much, dude.
It's nice to see you, Thomas.
Henry! I didn't expect to see you here.
I've been taking passengers round the island, Thomas, and now I'm so tired that I need a little rest.
I'd better leave you to have your nap, Henry. Goodbye.
I almost forgot that Henry used to pull the express a lot, just like Gordon, but he's more of like... He's actually a character that carries the heaviest cargo out of the Steam team. No joke.
Now, let's continue our journey around the island. Pull
Like,
the
I
red
remember in the
throttle,
Great
please.
Race, they actually had Henry participates in, like, they had Henry participates in the test of strength. But he came in last. But I'll always be proud of him. He's one of my favorite engines because he has
Did
such
you see
little
the
character.
mountains? Here's the jump.
Oh yeah, the sightings
Use the
game. This is
green
with
action lever
Toby.
To change the points if you want to go off the main. This
Thomas, please help me. Thomas.
Toby, is something wrong? What can I do to help?
Oh, Thomas, please come and look for me. I'm lost in the sidings and I can't find my way out.
Don't worry, Toby. Just stay where you are, and I'll drive all round the sidings until I find you.
Oh, thank you, Thomas. I hope you'll find me quickly.
Honestly though, who the fuck built this? Oh, hit it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hit it. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That I think like I think Toby's theme kind of slaps. And then we do this, and then I think yeah, do that.
Whistle, please.
Oh. Okay. I'm sure I'll find my way out. I guess you have to like whistle to get a hint on how to exit. Still, who the fuck built this railway like this? It's like a roundabout, but much more complicated. Like you could put like a lot of trucks here and you would like lose your goddamn mind.
Here we are, Toby, safely out of the sidings.
Thank you, Thomas. I couldn't have found my way out without your help.
Well done. We rescued Toby from the maze. If you'd like to print this certificate, you can find it on the wall in the Fat Controller's office. That was fun. If you
See, now that didn't need to do like a frame,
like
like a frame perfect image.
Or
Also, did you notice Sir Tom Hat's writing there? Holy moly! I didn't know he had such good writing. All right, let's see who's at Elsbridge.
This is Elsbridge Station.
It's
Let's see
Percy.
if there's anyone to talk to today. If you want to talk to Percy, use the green action lever to change the points and the red throttle to drive me to him.
Thomas, hello. The Fat Controller's given me a splendid job to do today.
What job is that, Percy?
I'll be pulling the coaches when some very important visitors come to see the island. I'm sure he wouldn't give such a special job to a little blue engine like you, Thomas.
I don't mind at all, Percy. I'm having a very
Wow,
busy day,
Percy.
and I'm being a really useful engine. Goodbye.
Wow, I didn't realize Percy was such a dick.
Now let's
How
continue
did-
our journey around
How
the
did they
island.
make Percy so smug in this? I'm sorry.
Go towards Wellsworth, the town station, or Culdifell, the mountain station.
I'm sorry, like, who the fuck made Percy sound so smug in this? Like, he's not even, he doesn't even look like that. He's supposed to be cute and, like, cheerful. And he's like a best friend to Thomas. Why was he being so like, oh, I have a special job. I'm sure it wouldn't be good for a blue tank engine like you.
Pull the red throttle to drive me backwards past the junction. There's a sign. Some of the big engines like Gordon need to use a turntable to turn around. They have to be very careful to line themselves up properly. I remember James making fun of Gordon, but look what happened when he was on the turntable. It blew round and round and made James quite dizzy. There's a sign. It's a surprise.
I don't think that was Gordon's fault for doing that to James. I'm pretty sure it was the wind. Also, this was also a homage back in like the Great Festival Adventure, where Gordon was on the turntable and it was heckin' windy. They really like to call back on the old episodes, do they?
I remember when Percy had some trouble at the quarry.
Oh.
The trucks were being silly, and he pushed them too hard into the mine. The crash started a landslide, and Percy was buried underneath the rocks. But luckily, he was soon rescued. There's a sign.
I was gonna
it's a
say,
surprise.
fucking
You can
deserved
see what it
for
is by
talking to
blowing
Thomas
my
like that
whistle.
earlier. But that was actually an episode from season 4. That was actually an Alec Baldwin episode. It was actually
Coming to Brendam Station Junction.
is a very like scary episode too, because like it was an explosion on the mine and then like Percy getting buried alive. That's why they have those like giant barriers up on the walls of the cliffs to protect themselves from the landslide, but I'm not sure if that really covered up an engine like Percy.
Change the points here if you want us to race Bertie.
Oh, we get to do a race with Birdie. Let's do it.
This tunnel leads to a game where we can race with Bertie. Pull my whistle to play the game, or use the red throttle to back me up and carry on our journey.
I'm on my way to the station, Thomas. Where are you going?
I'm going to the station too, and I'm sure I can get there before you do.
Buses are much faster than engines, Thomas. I'll be there first.
Shall we have a race, Bertie?
That's a good idea, Thomas. But I shall win, of course.
Don't be so sure, Bertie. Get ready to start as soon as my driver pulls my whistle.
All right. The big race of the century. 3, 2, 1. Go. Aww. Whoa, whoa,
Told you
whoa.
roads were
Oh my
faster than
god.
roads, Thomas. Buses are faster than steam engines. I'm sure they are. Poor little Thomas. He can't go as fast as I can.
I think like Thomas flipped the fuck out.
Look at me, Thomas. I'm going to win.
Oh god.
Thomas is only a little engine. I'll beat him easily.
I think like Thomas flipped the
I'm winning,
fuck
Thomas.
out.
I knew I could do it.
Hey. Let's go.
I know I can win.
I think I have to whistle whenever there's like sheep in the way and also like railway
Thomas is
crossing.
winning. I better hurry. Poor little Thomas. He can't go as fast as I can. You
I
raced
just
very
made it though,
fast, didn't you,
Birdie. I
Thomas?
win.
Yes, I did, Bertie. and I beat you. Hooray!
You certainly beat me this time, Thomas.
Never mind, Bertie.
You always
Let's
beat
race
me,
again
says
another
Bertie.
day, so you'll have another chance to beat me. Well done.
Well
We won the
done.
race with Bertie. If you'd like to print this certificate
For winning the
you can
great
find it
race.
on the wall in the Fat
I don't know if you guys saw like
Controller's
a few seconds at the beginning of the race. It looked like Thomas flipped the fuck out. He like kind of like went sideways on the rails.
This tunnel leads to a game where we can race with
All right, so let's go to Brendam Docks and see who's there.
This is Brendam, the harbour
It is
station.
James.
Let's see if any of my friends are here. Let's go and talk to James. Use the
I
green
know
action
there's
lever to
Diesel in
change
this
the
too.
points, and
You
the
can
red
talk to
throttle
Diesel.
drive
I just
me
don't
to
know.
him.
What are you doing here, Thomas?
You don't sound very happy, James. Is something wrong?
I came into the siding a bit too fast, and I bumped into the buffers very hard.
Oh dear, what a pity, James. You'll have to be more careful in future. Goodbye.
He was actually very honest about that too. I'm telling you, he's an accident-prone engine. Fucking James.
Continue our journey around the island.
I'm
All the
honestly
red throttle,
surprised.
please. There's the junction to Wellsworth.
All right,
Station. Go to the engine
I do
shed.
believe there's
Change
one
the
more
points
thing to
tell
do.
me which way to go.
Wait, what's this one?
There's a Cranky the Crane.
Oh,
lives
it's
in the
Cranky.
docks, and when he first arrived at the island, he played tricks on us engines and called us annoying little bugs. But one night there was a terrible storm and Cranky was knocked over. All the engines raced to help him and Cranky was soon standing up again. He promised not to call us bugs again. Is that a sign at the side of the
Yeah,
tunnel?
no, that's
It's a
the infamous
surprise.
episode
All
where
my
Cranky
whistles
was
see what the
introduced,
secret is.
and he's been like Cranky ever since too. Like,
Wellsworth Station.
what's there more to say? I don't know if James gets a lot of karma. I know he was famous for like, well, besides the crash at the cow field, but he also like crashed into like a line of oil tankers.
Pull the red throttle to drive me backwards past the junction. Then use the green action lever to change the points. If you want me to go to Wellsworth, the town station, pull the red throttle to drive me backwards past the junction. Then use the green action lever to change
Oh, here
the
it is.
points. This junction goes to the mailbag snag game.
Oh, the
Use green
mailbag
action
snag
lever
game.
to change the points
This
if you
is
want
with
to go off
Diesel.
the main track here.
Here we
This
go.
tunnel leads-
Are you trying to catch me, Thomas? You can't do it, you know.
I'm not trying to catch you, Devious Diesel. But you shouldn't be throwing the mailbags around like that.
Well, you can have them, Thomas. All you have to do is pick them up.
I'd better follow him. When I go past a mailbag, I'll just whistle to pick it up. Let's go.
All right. We just have to follow Devious Diesel and his sizzling little
Hooray, we've picked
and
up
his
our
sizzling
first bag.
little
That's another bag
Whoop.
for Thomas.
Is
That's
it- is it
bags.
sizzling, though?
Hooray.
it seems like a little bit on the nose for like his
Good at this.
his theme here, doesn't it?
Four
Like,
bags now.
oh,
Time to drop another bag. Whee!
wee. Doesn't it seem a little bit sniveling or like a little bit a bit off about his theme?
That's another
I know it's like Devious Diesel's theme, but like
Hooray,
there
we've
was
got all
something
the
off
bags
about
back
it. I'm
again.
just
We did a good job, didn't we?
I just don't know what it is. It seems like
me.
We didn't want to catch you, Devious Diesel.
Sizzling.
We only wanted to get the mailbags back again.
slithering.
Well done. We collected all the mailbags.
It seems like it was
If you'd
so
like to print this
sniveling and
certificate, you can find it on the
sizzling
wall
and
in the Fat Controller's office.
shriveling
That was fun.
with that theme
If
with
you'd
Diesel.
Like to play the game again, use the
But we got
green
to see
action
Diesel
lever
for the
to
first
set
time.
points And drive me into the tunnel. Or, if you would like to carry on exploring, just push the red throttle.
So now who's at Wellsworth
Here we are
Station?
at Wellsworth, the
Wait, what?
town station. I hope that one of my friends is here to
wait.
talk to us. That's Henry in the sidings. Use the green action lever to change the points and the red throttle to drive
Oh
me to
no, I didn't go to Coldifell. I didn't go to Coldifell. That's
It's nice to see you, Thomas.
Henry! I didn't expect to see you here.
It's nice to see you, Thomas.
Henry! I didn't
Oh,
expect
it's
to
just
see you
repeating the
here.
conversation.
Taking passengers round the island, Thomas. And now I'm so tired that I need a little rest.
Oh, okay. I did not go to
Now,
Coldy
let's
Fell.
continue our journey around the
Okay, I
island.
have to quickly
Pull
go
the
do
red
that and
throttle,
see who's
please.
there. Oh my god.
We can go
What is
towards
wrong with you,
Ellsbridge,
Brian?
the
I thought you
airport
went
station,
to
or
Coldy
Preston
Fell.
Harbour Station. Change the points to tell me.
Yeah, no.
This is Coldy Fell, the
What?
mountain station. I wonder if any of the other engines are here. That's Henry in the sidings. Use the
We
green
found,
action
okay, we
lever to
did go to
change the
Coldy
points,
Fell
and
because
the
Henry
red
is
throttle
also
to
here
drive me to
too.
him.
Oh my god, what kind of game is this? He's taking a nap here, and he's taking a nap at Wellsworth. Make up your mind, Henry. God, should have been someone else.
Now, let's
Oh my
continue
God,
our journey
okay.
around the island. Pull
I
the
think
red
we're
throttle,
pretty much
please.
done
If
here.
you
Well,
want to play the Troublesome Trucks game, change the points here.
I think we're pretty much done with this game now. We've pretty much done every single story job. And we've pretty much done every single minigame. We talked to everybody at each station and pretty much gone through all the
We're coming to Coldy
all the
Fell
clips from the
Station
show. Which is a nice... I always liked that part of the game too. You get to watch this a small like 10-second clip of the show.
See what the secret is.
And it's a nice little Easter egg.
Back here already, Thomas. Have you finished all your work?
But I gotta say,
No,
like,
sir,
this
I have
game
lots to do. You'd better be
was
on
also
your
a big
way
part of
then,
my
Thomas.
childhood.
Yes, sir.
But I never thought with getting this game back on the screen here to do an episode for it. This game has been like so damn fast.
Use the green
And I
action
take it
lever
has to
move
be
the
because of the
turntable and
version
listen
it's
to the
on.
back controller. Pick a railway adventure
Well,
and drive into the
Since
tunnel.
everything is done, let's go check the
Drive towards
awards.
this way if you'd like to go to my office
At
to
Sir
print
Topham Hatt's
pictures and
office.
certificates. I'm glad to see you in my office again. Remember, you can use the green action lever to move around. Track down mail the truck, the missing mail truck.
I'm sorry, but just Thomas just staring you from outside the window is just a little bit it's just a little bit uncanny to me. It's like I can see you. I can smell you.
The troublesome mail to go back to the engine. Important, it's a landslide.
Wait.
All aboard. Important supplies. It's a landslide.
No, I'm sorry, sir, but that's a picture.
My book of pictures.
Wait, you have pictures too?
Pull Thomas's whistle if you'd like to
Oh.
see or print the pictures in my... Thomas helps Bertie.
Wait a minute, what? Oh, they're like different photos.
Sorry. You'll have to help Thomas with this adventure again before you can print the picture.
Oh, shoot. I had to do this like 3 times, don't I? I have to do all the story jobs like 3 times. Just to even get these pictures. Oh, crap. Because I remember getting this one for the passengers. I got
Thomas helps at the landslide.
this one with Toby for the landslide. I got this one with Percy and Edward for the mail train. And then this one with Birdie for the cargo. Okay, I didn't know I had to do this like 3 times.
Thomas helps. If you'd like to... No, don't print. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. Pull Thomas to
Okay.
go back to my track down. All it's much. Track. It's mailbag snag.
It's just so damn funny to me. They have a voice clip for every single prompt. Or like every single thing you select. Well then, if that's the case, then I guess we're done here. We're done with Railway Adventures. I feel like this one was a little bit shorter, actually, than the others. Like, the Festival Adventure took like more than an hour because of the lag. And then Trouble on the Tracks also took an hour. I feel like this has taken less than an hour, to be fair.
To go back to the engine.
honestly,
Use the green
it was
action
really
lever to
just
move the
a
turntable
huge
and
impact to
listen to
my
the
childhood.
fan
Like, I
controller.
really loved
Pick a railway
playing these games,
adventure,
and
then
I was
drive
actually
into the
glad
tunnel.
that I was actually able to find these games after, like, what, 20 years? It's been like it's been like 2 decades since
Use
I
the
played
green
these
action
games,
lever to
and
move the turntable and listen to the fan controller. Pick
our
a
friend
railway
Tan
adventure, then
found a
drive into the
website
tunnel.
that you can actually download old PC games like these games. You can get like the old Barbie games, Zoo Tycoon, Roller Coaster
Use the green
Tycoon,
action
Railroad
lever to move the
Tycoon,
turntable and listen to the
Train
fan
Simulator,
controller. Pick a railway adventure, then drive into
Dangerous
the tunnel.
Dave, on like all that stuff. You can find that stuff. Even the Magic School Bus educational games. We used to play that.
Use the
We used to
green
play the
action
shit out of
lever
that
to
stuff
move the turntable and listen to
at
the
that
fan
time too.
controller.
I
Pick a
remember.
railway adventure, then
Oh, man,
drive
yeah.
into the tunnel.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for
Driving
watching Railway Adventures. And if you'd like to see more of my one-offs and Let's Plays, smash that subscribe button and like the video. And we'll be chugging along next time, or in the next video.
Use the green action lever to move the turntable and listen to the FAT controller. Yes, I do. No, I want to carry on playing. Yes, I do. My, wasn't that a busy day? You and Thomas have worked very hard. Thank you very much for all your help. You've been really useful. I do hope that you will come and help drive Thomas again. Goodbye.
Oh yeah. Hate it. I did this last game, didn't I? Jesus Christ.